It's Word Wednesday, and here's God's Word for you.
Here's God's word for you.
And here's God's word for you.
Hello, IBC Youth. Here's God's word for you for today. Joshua 1:9 says, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and of good courage. Do not be afraid or be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." So in this verse, Moses had already passed and had commissioned Joshua to carry on God's task of leading the people into the promised land. And it's a huge task, and so Joshua was probably feeling overwhelmed. But I think that many of us can relate to Joshua because we feel like him too sometimes. Whether it's school or relationships or life in general, all these things can be overwhelming and stressful. The Lord instructs Joshua to be strong and courageous, and I think this means not weakening and not giving in to your fears, but focusing on God and what He can do for you. Personally, this is a challenge for me because I tend to get so caught up in my problems that I forget to pray and ask God for His guidance and strength. I think that being courageous, it takes courage, to relinquish your worries and trust all into the hands of God. But it's important because God doesn't want us to lead stressed and depressed lives. He wants us to lead joyful lives. I want to share with you too Joshua 1:8, which is the verse before this, where God says, "Keep this book of the law always on your lips. Meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you'll be prosperous and successful." I think God meant for these verses to be arranged like this because He wanted to remind us to meditate on His word. When we hold God's promises in our heart, we will have no reason to fear. There have been many times when God spoke to me, whether He was comforting me or reminding me through His word. So whether it's the verse of the day, God can speak to you through just one verse. Going back to Joshua 1:9, God also reminds us that He is with us wherever we are. And I think this is just amazing because He is the one and only person who can be with us all the time, 24/7. Sometimes we feel lonely, like no one understands you. But God does, and knowing this gives me so much comfort. So remembering that God is with you can help you to be strong and courageous, just like God instructed Joshua.